So let's move on to the next poem of our syllabus. This is called Amanda. In terms of theme, this is very similar to the last poem that we covered here on this channel. That was the ball poem. If you remember, the theme was childhood innocence and freedom versus the responsibility of growing up, right? And although this poem also covers the aspect of excessive parental control. Sometimes parents try to control their kids too much. This could actually be very harmful. This could actually be very detrimental to the kids' development, especially to the kids' mental peace, mental well-being, right? So sometimes it's better to just let the kids be and have a little amount of freedom at least. So these are the aspects that this poem is going to cover. And in terms of structure, this poem actually follows a very interesting structure. I'm going to discuss about that, as well as very interesting rhyme scheme. Also, interesting poetic devices too that we're going to cover at the end of the poem. So stay till the end. Let's get started. And this box that's given here in the textbook, that could be very useful sometimes, but I have already covered this aspect in terms of the parental control and those things. So without any delay, we can just jump onto the poem itself. Let's start. Don't bite your nails, Amanda. Don't hunch your shoulders, Amanda. Stop that slouching and sit up straight, Amanda. See, I said a very interesting structure. See, this part has been spoken most probably, most likely by Amanda's mother. Okay, any of the parent, at least either of the parents, right? So she's saying, the mother is saying, instructing her kid around, instructing her doctor as to how, like not to bite the nails. That's bad habit, right? That's bad manners. How to maintain the body posture, how to maintain the correct body posture, how to sit up straight, and all these things. She's trying to control her child right from the start here. Now see, bracket. This is called a parenthesis. There is a languid emerald sea, where the sole inhabitant is me, a mermaid, drifting blissfully. This part is actually Amanda's inner thinking. This is Amanda's thoughts. This is what she wants to do. This is her wishes, if you like. This parenthesis part, see, all the stanzas are going to follow the same pattern here. One part, the first part will be spoken by the mother, where she is trying to instruct the kid around how not to behave, what to do, what not to do. And the parenthesis part is going to be Amanda's inner thoughts and feelings, right? So here Amanda wants to be in a languid, a peaceful, calm languid, emerald sea, a green sea, where she wants to be the only inhabitant. Soul means only, inhabitant means the resident. She wants to live alone in that sea. She wants to be a mermaid. She is imagining herself as a mermaid, and she's drifting blissfully under the current in the sea right there. So this is her imagination, right? First part again, the mother, probably most likely the mother is the speaker. Second part, Amanda's inner thinkings and inner feelings, inner wishes, if you like. Second stanza. Did you finish your homework, Amanda? Did you tidy your room, Amanda? I thought I told you to clean your shoes, Amanda. Same thing again repeats here. The mother is trying to order the child around, what to do, what not to do. Again, see, she's inquiring, she's asking, have you finished your homework? Did you clean the room? Tidy the room again. Did you clean the shoe too that I told you about? Amanda is not listening to any of this. Amanda is fed up. So she is again lost in her thoughts, lost in her imagination, lost in her mind somewhere else. She is imagining herself. I am an orphan, roaming the street. I pattern soft dust with my hushed bare feet. The silence is golden, the freedom is sweet. So she's imagining herself as an orphan. Just imagine the nagging has reached such a level by the mother that Amanda is almost forced to imagine herself as an orphan. She feels like even an orphan's life is better than hers. At least the orphan is going to have the freedom that she does not have it. Freedom and mental peace. Again, these are the themes here that are covered. So she's imagining herself as an orphan. She wants to roam the street with the freedom of the entire world. She wants to draw pattern, design on the dust, soft dust, with her bare feet, with her hushed bare feet. Hushed means what? Hushed means silent, right? If you walk on bare feet, if you see, it makes the least amount of noise. It makes the least amount of sound. So that's why it's called hushed bare feet. The silence is golden. She really enjoys the silence that she does not really get at home, right? The parents, especially the mother, we can guess, is constantly nagging at her. So she really cherishes the silence. She is comparing silence to golden. That is, she believes that silence is glorious, like the golden color. And according to her, freedom is also very sweet. Silence again stands for peace, mental peace. Again, orphans' lives, we don't really want to imagine ourselves as orphans, but again, see, we have to understand from Amanda's point of view, Amanda's perspective, like the nagging again. She's so fed up with the life right now, the lack of freedom, the lack of mental peace that she gets. She is even ready to be an orphan just for that just for that peace, just for the silence, just for that golden silence. Don't eat that chocolate, Amanda. Remember your acne, Amanda. Will you please look at me when I'm speaking to you, Amanda? Now the mother is talking about, now the mother is trying to stop her from eating too many chocolates. So if she eats too many chocolates, the girls especially know chocolates causes acne, right? There's a popular belief. I don't know if it's scientifically proven or not, but it's believed to have a connection, right? So if you eat too many chocolates, you're going to have acne. So stop that. What are you doing? And please look at me when I'm speaking. Again, manners. The mother is reminding her daughter the manners, how to behave, how to conduct herself. Again, I told you now the responsibility of growing up. Amanda is growing up now. She cannot stay. She cannot be innocent anymore. She cannot enjoy the peace that she used to have maybe in the childhood, as when she was a child, when she was a kid. Now she has to grow up. She has to take the responsibility. She has to conduct herself properly in the society. So these are the manners that the mother is trying to incorporate into her. Okay. Now the parenthesis. I am Rapunzel. I have not a care. Life in a tower is tranquil and rare. I'll certainly never let down my bright hair. Now this is a very interesting allusion. Again, this is one of the poetic devices that we're going to cover at the end. So Amanda is imagining herself as Rapunzel. Rapunzel is a Disney character. Most of you must know, I'm sure. Is a fairy tale character. She was a princess, right? So I have not a care. So she's imagining herself as a princess who doesn't have a care. Life in a tower, and Rapunzel actually was captured in a high tower, in a tall tower by a witch, right? And she used to live alone there. Only the witch used to climb by using the hair of Rapunzel that was laid down through the window, right? So this is the allusion, a very, very interesting allusion here used by the poet Robin Klein, right here. Robin Klein. So Rapunzel, she's saying, Amanda is saying she wants to be Rapunzel. She wants to be in that high tower. See, life in a tower is tranquil and rare. And if she is to live in that tower, that is going to be very peaceful. Tranquil means peaceful. And it's going to be rare. It's going to be very unique. It's going to be very cherishable, right? I'll certainly never let down my bright hair. Now here comes the fairy tale part. You have to remember again. The witch used to climb up the tower. Only the witch used to climb the tower using Rapunzel's hair that was laid down by her through the window, right? But Amanda says, I'm not going to do that. If I am to be Rapunzel, if I am to live in that high tower, I am going to enjoy my peace. I am going to enjoy my tranquility. I'm not going to lay my hair down so that anyone might climb up the tower and disturb my peace, disturb my mental peace. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to live there alone. I'm going to enjoy and cherish each and every moment there of being alone and the mental peace and freedom that I'm going to get up there. Last stanza. The interesting part is, see here, in the last stanza we don't really get Amanda's inner feelings. I'm going to explain that part too. Let's see. Stop that sulking at once, Amanda. You are always so moody, Amanda. Anyone would think that I nagged at you, Amanda. Now the mother is being very ironical right here. Throughout the poem, we have seen her nagging at the child constantly about every small detail, every little thing. But here at the end, she says, stop sulking. Don't stop being so moody. Sulking means being in a sad mood, right? Don't be in a sad mood. Why are you in such a sad mood? You are always so moody. You are behaving so moody. Your mood changes all the time, especially being sad. You get upset very easily. You get so easily upset that any outsider, might think that I nagged at you, Amanda. She is denying that she constantly nags at her child. So this is the irony of the situation right here. Okay, and here if you see again, I said interestingly we don't have any parenthesis at the end, because Amanda, we have to guess that Amanda is so fed up right now. She does not even want to imagine herself anymore, right? She is fed up, she is growing up. We have to believe maybe she is giving in to her mother, maybe she's starting to listening to her mother now, and she has let go of her inner thoughts. But this really is disturbing if you think about it. A child should have the innocence. Even if you, as you're growing up, you should keep the innocence with you. That innocence, as you even you're growing up, that childhood innocence could be a very valuable retreat for you. Even in the hardest of times, even in the difficult of times, you can always get that child back. But here again, the parental control is so excessive. It's so much that Amanda is fed up. She has even given up her imagination, her mental peace, the world that she used to find some certain amount of peace, at least the imaginary world. So this is a very dangerous thing that Robin Klein talks about right here. So this is the poem. Now let's discuss the other thing that I talked about, the rhyme scheme as well as the poetic devices. In terms of rhyme scheme, the first stanza follows this rhyme scheme. See, A, B, A, C, C, C. So the first part, again the part spoken by the mother, that's A, B, A. Why? Because the lines end with Amanda, Amanda, straight, Amanda. So Amanda, A, straight. That means B. Again Amanda, A, B, A. Now see the parenthesis part, Amanda's imagination, that part. So it's see me blissfully. All these words end with E sound. Na? See me blissfully. Same rhyme, same sound. So this could be C, C, C. Rhyme scheme of the first stanza, A, B, A, C, C, C. Talk about poetic devices. We have anaphora here. Anaphora is the repetition of the same word at the start of consecutive lines, if you like. If you see, don't bite, don't hunch, don't do this, don't that, that's anaphora. Okay. We have metaphor here. Metaphor again in this stanza. What is metaphor? Emerald sea. Emerald here stands for the color green, right here. Okay. And again one more metaphor, that will be Amanda imagines herself as the mermaid. Although she doesn't use the words like as or like, but she is comparing herself to a mermaid. So that's also a metaphor. Repetition is there. Amanda, what has been repeated multiple times. Imagery, very interesting one. The part where she drifts away, as the mermaid. If you read that part, you will see it creates a picture in our minds. So that's imagery. That drifting blissfully part. Alliteration is there. S sound has been repeated. If you see, stop that slouching and sit up straight. S sound has been repeated so many times right there. That's alliteration. Second stanza, again similar rhyme pattern. I'm not going to talk about the rhyme pattern anymore. Second stanza doesn't really have any extraordinary figure of speech or poetic device. Assonance is right here. Vowel sound repeated, like the O sound has been repeated here. See, thought, told, you, your, shoes. This part is condensed with the O sound, so that could be assonance. Metaphor. Silence is golden, freedom is sweet. These are examples of metaphor. Again, silence, golden, comparison. Freedom, sweet, comparison. On to the next part. Allusion is the prominent figure of speech here in this part. I referred to this earlier on as well. The Disney princess Rapunzel has been referred to here, so that's allusion. Assonance is here. The vowel sounds of E and O has been repeated, has been condensed into this part. See this portion. Will you please look at me when I'm speaking to you? So E and O sound has been repeated multiple times here, again condensed into this part. And if you go to the next part, if you come to the last portion of the poem, alliteration, again that S sound has been condensed. See, stop that sulking S sound. Repetition, the word Amanda has been multiple times repeated here, and that will be about it. Okay, so these are the important aspects from this poem that we covered here. If you did find the video helpful, please leave a like and comment. and that will help me out in terms of the reach of this channel. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next video.